All right. Hello, everybody. All right. I just made it. All right. Okay. And don't worry, we're going to give it some time, get everybody a moment to come in. Can you hear me good? All right. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Just waiting, letting everybody come on in. This is my photo. Actually, I'll put it over here. Boop, boop. Hopefully, you guys can hear me well. As you come in, thank you guys for joining me today. I'm going to show everybody once more people start coming in, start showing the full Scrappy Bag I got from Michelle's scrapbook store. It's such a beautiful day out today. Let's see. All right. Okay. I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it looks like the mic is working on my side, but just let me know if you guys can't hear me clear. And then I can maybe try the computer microphone, but usually the one I'm using works fine. It's right in front of me, so hopefully you can hear me. All right. So as people are starting to come in, I'm just going to briefly go through the Happy Scrappy Bag. Maybe move the camera up a bit. Move it up a bit. Like up which way? Like towards me? Okay, let me see. I don't know if I think I got it as tall as it'll go. Let's see. Okay. I think that's as tall as it'll go. Oh, leave it away from me. Hold on. Well, I don't want you to see all my stuff over here. Ah. I think I got it. I'll show a little bit. There? Okay. Let me turn it just a little bit. Ooh. Okay. How's that? I think that looks more straight. Okay. Well, I'm just going to dive in and pull some stuff out. So while we're waiting for people to join us, we can look at some of the items in the Happy Scrappy Bag. I do have a few items pulled out because I'm going to use them for the layout itself. Perfect. Okay. Yay. So if you guys aren't aware, my little scrapbook store, they have live sales at least once a month, sometimes twice a month. I know for sure at least once a month. And they have all different kinds of crafty supplies. And Michelle always makes up what she calls Happy Scrappy Bags. And for this one by Coco Vanilla, everything that they created for this collection was in the Happy Scrappy Bag. So you get, what are these? 3x4 cards. Okay. And I'm going to hold them up like this just so you can see them because it shows them all at a glance. Okay. So you can see all the different patterns and they're double-sided. I have one that I'm planning on using for this particular layout that we're doing, which is this one right here. And then on the back, there's a really pretty pattern too, which I was a little torn because I like that too, but I'm going to use it this way. Because I figured if I wanted to do any type of journaling, I can write on top of this and still be able to see the words. Make sense? All right. So we're going to put that in my little tray there. So it came with the 3x4 cards. You get 55 pieces of flower ephemera. And I've gone through this prior to the live to like pick stuff out that I want to use. So some of these are already over here, so that's why my package looks a little light. But these are really, really nice flowers. Now, I will tell you, they have the white outline. So just to show you. So they have the white outline going around. If you don't like that, you can, sort of like, what's that, fussy cut around the edge as close as you can to kind of cut some of that down. But it doesn't bother me. So we're just going to leave it. You also get some, are these called buttons? Yep, wood buttons. Hello. So with the wood buttons, I've got 3 that I cut off that I have in my tray, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. My little dish to the side here that I may want to use on the layout as well. And then it has the 50 pieces ephemera. Okay, so they call them die cut ephemera, but you get all these pieces. And on this one, I've pulled out, I want to say a couple of the sentiment pieces, some of the trees. I would have pulled out the drinks, but they weren't drinking in the photo, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then I pulled out, I think, all the hearts because you just can't have enough hearts, right? And then you get the paper collection, which you get 2 of each design. Okay. And this paper is so pretty. I don't want to go through the whole paper collection, but if you look just even in this section here, you can see all the patterns. So they're really pretty. And it's so vibrant and fun, right? Which is what we need right now. And then also, because I had it out for our layout today, it has the Puffy Stickers, which are fun. We have, you guys like it too? Yeah, definitely. I like the brightness of it. And it's going to be fun trying to play with some of these. These are the clear stickers. I like how they look like paint strokes, right? So those are going to be fun to add as highlights or accents to the page as well. I mean, you get a lot of stuff in the Happy Scrappy Bag. And I'm not done. You get this, which is the foam title stickers, which I already have some cut over here to the side that we're going to be using for our layout, which is Happy Together. And you get 2, well, I cut this from the back, so that's why this is looking a little crazy. I always do that with my stickers only because sometimes if I'm not sure about the sentiment that I want to use, if I have it on the plastic, if I decide not to use it, I can slide it right back in. You know what I mean? And then nothing is damaged, nothing is messed up. And I can also move it around my page so I can figure out where exactly I want to place my sentiment without worrying about it messing up with the stickiness. Okay. So that comes into the Scrappy Bag. I mean, look at all this goodness. Yeah, I already got all my stuff out of those. So I'm going to put those to the side. And then in the 12x12 paper collection, you also get a sticker sheet. And in this, I may use one of these where I could put a date on it. I would just have to, I probably won't be dating it on the live because I'm using a picture of my niece and her kids and my sister from when they went on holiday in December. And I can't remember the exact date that this was taken. So I'll have to go back and look in her photos. All right. So what are you guys up to today? Do you guys have anything planned besides watching me? Are you crafting? Are you doing anything around the house? Because it definitely feels like a little spring cleaning, right? A little spring's trying to break through. I know we still got COVID going on, but I didn't know if anybody had anything planned. Yeah, this collection is really, really, it's vibrant, rainbow colors. It's so nice. Just watching me? All right, I'm down with that. All right, so I'm going to share with you guys real quick the papers that I selected from the 12 by 12, just to show you this. Oh, it's not going to show up. I wish I had printed it out. I am using a sketch that I got from Pinterest. If I can remember at the very end, I'll go back into the more section and put a link to my Pinterest page where I got the actual layout from, the sketch from, okay? So I am using a sketch over here. Uh-oh. Her cat said on her keyboard. Oh my goodness. I miss my kitty. Yeah, definitely. They like to do that, right? Like to be a little mischievous. So I picked out 4 sheets. My base sheet is going to be this wood grain. And I know some people have problems, or not problems. I would say some people don't like to use wood grain. But for me, I like it as a base. I've done quite a few layouts using it. Yeah, I have. And it doesn't matter to me the finish. This one with the collection just happens to be this more, what would you call it? More oak color. So this is what we're going to use for our base, and I'll wind up cutting the strip off. And then we're going to use these 3 sheets. I'm going to use the star. Look at that. Ugh. You kind of don't want to cut into it, but you gotta. We're going to use this blue, which is really nice. And then I'm going to use this sheet 2 ways. And what I mean is I'm going to be cutting a strip so that way I have the rainbow of colors. And then on the back, look at that. I love that. Would you call that a gradation? I love wood grain too, Penny. I really do. Oh my God. It never fails. Whenever I'm doing the phone will never ring. Okay? Never. It'll be silent. And then as soon as you start a live, it's got to ring. Okay. But I'm think I'm going to use part of this page too with the green into the blue. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I love wood grain. I really do. Especially for the layouts. I just think it gives you a nice neutral base. And it changes it up for me because I tend to use the marshmallow white a lot. I know you guys saw me use it on the last one, I believe, but this is usually my go-to, which is the marshmallow white, and I like it because of the thickness. Yeah. You like them all? Good. So I made some good choices. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and dive right on in. Okay. Because it is a nice day out and I don't want to keep you guys too long. I want you to be able to enjoy the day. So first thing I'm going to do is cut off my little strip here, because if I don't do it now and I wait till the end, if I do some layering, it can make it difficult to get that little strip off. And I'm not trying to do all that. Okay. Now on this strip, they have that on the side, on the back side. I mean, you could probably cut that and use it. It's up to you. For me, I don't plan on it. So it's just going to go right into the trash. Okay. So here we go with that. Now I know from the layout, because I can see it. I'm sorry, you guys. As soon as I can learn how to get it where I can put a picture inside picture, I will do that. There's a little cluster of where I'm going to put the photo, which is like over in this section. And it's the 2 pattern papers together. And what I'm thinking is, because there's a little bit of mixed media on the sketch like right in here, like some splatters, which I'm going to do some splatters later at the end anyway. But I wanted to use, because I didn't mention it, this stencil from Picket Fence, because it has, it's the rainbow, it's the slimline rainbow stencil. And Michelle has this in her shop as well. And thank you, Beatrice, for putting the links to everything. I appreciate that. All right. Okay, so we're going to use that. And I'm hoping to use it with the Kitsch Flamingo. I know it's not going to show up very vibrant on the wood color paper. I'm thinking it's just going to give it a nice little accent to peek outside of on the outside of the photo cluster that we're going to make right here. So keeping this in mind, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to the side because I'm using this someplace else. And I want this one on the bottom. And it looks like it's about 4 inches. So let's do that first. So the good part about this collection is that there's 2 sheets, right? Let me look at that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just cut it at 6. And I'll do that sometimes. Like when I'm doing a layout and I'm looking at how they have it, it doesn't look like it's that wide, but I'd rather go wide and trim it down than make it too short and have to just keep cutting paper until I get it to the right size. But on the back side is the rainbow. Shh, don't tell anybody. I got another sheet in here though. See? Right? And that makes me feel better. I don't know if it does that for other people, but if I have 2 sheets, then I know I can cut it apart and I'm okay. I still have a rainbow left. Gosh, got issues, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is just sort of test it out. Okay. Yeah, actually, that's not going to be bad because it's slightly off. And then the other one is going to go over on this side. Okay. So I think I want to cut it probably about there. Stop laughing at me, Beatrice. She knows I have issues. I do. I have serious issues when it comes to cutting and letting go of stuff. So that's 6. I think I want to do it. I think I'm going to go 8 inches on this one, just in case. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So this one, we're going to cut a little bit shorter. Now with this one, it's interesting because really what I would like is to get this side down here where I can get maybe a little bit of the pink into the green at least. Yeah, I think that's the side. So this is what I'm going to do. First thing is cut off the little branding strip. Okay, so I'm going to put that down, lining it up at the 12-inch and trimming that off. Okay. And then I think I want this side. Okay. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing the 6 inches, I'm going to cut this one a little bit smaller and put it right at the 5. And then I'm going to cut it an inch shorter at 7. So I still get a little bit of pink, but it gives me some of the other colors too. Okay. All right. So to be like that and like that. Okay. Oh, we all have issues. I thought I was the only one. Raise your hands out there if you guys have issues with hoarding paper, or any type of crafting supplies. If there's anything that you refuse to cut or use, you're in this club, okay? Right? I love the star paper too, Jessica. I really do. And there's a second page. So I can use it again. I'm really excited. And I'm actually going to use it. I may use it over here on the side because there's a little strip that we're going to create right now. So I'm going to take this paper, and I think on this one, I'm going to make this one the full 12-inch length, and we're going to cut it this way. And just give me, do I want an inch? I'm going to cut an inch. I'm going to cut an inch, and then I'm going to cut it again. And this time, I'm going to do a half an inch. There's a method to the madness. Okay. And then, because we're basically creating a couple of layers. So on this one, I want to do, I'm going to do 3/4. But I'm going to cut this one down so it doesn't go the full 12-inch. I'm going to put this one probably at 9. All right. Okay. This one's going to be at 12. Now this one I'm using for this size, and I'm going to leave this one right at 12 as well, because I'm going to show you what I want to do with these two. All right. Yeah. And then I'm going to take part of the star paper. Look at that one. Okay. We're going to keep going. They only have 3 sheets, but you know what? This is our layout, so we're going to change it up. And we're going to make it what we want. So I'm going to go like that. So that way I get some of the stars. And then I think I'm going to do a couple of short pieces and go like this. Do one at an inch. And then another one. And I'm only doing it this way because I want this. I want that shade. Okay. And we're going to do like that. Okay. So basically, what I'm thinking is we're going to do this right here. So 1 inch over here. Okay. Then we're going to take this one and go like that. And then I want to do down here. I'm like, why am I shaking? Y'all make me nervous. So I guess that's why I'm shaking. Okay. We're going to go like that. And then maybe create something under there. Just a little cluster. Oh, I got more people. Oh, hey, Gina. Oh, my goodness. You did great this morning. If you guys missed it, it should be on Facebook where you can rewatch Gina's live that she did using deco foil. And real quick, just to change side notes, she used this Transfer Gel Duo. Let me tell you, I tried to use it on a layout and I didn't read the directions. These would have been helpful, you know, because I should have read. And I didn't realize you're supposed to use pressure with it. Right? Like, who knew? if you read the directions, you could probably use it correctly. Yeah. That's a little tip from me to you guys, okay? But yeah, but Gina was awesome. So you guys definitely, if you're on Facebook, I know my mom is watching. She's not on Facebook, but you can always watch it on mine, Mom, if you want. I'll set you up. So anyway, I think we're going to create this over here. And because I want the stars, I think I'm going to have to figure out a way to get this back in here too. Some way, somehow. So we're going to create a little something over there. Right? Whoops. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? It makes sense that it would work better with the laminator. But what I was thinking was, what a way to be able to use it on scrapbook pages if you let it dry, let it get tacky, and then just press the foil on top of it. It worked, but had I known about the pressure, yeah, it probably would have been different. All right. So as we're doing this, I'm just trying to make sure that I have enough space to kind of play with my stencil. And I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. And then we'll be able to do a little cluster over here with some flowers. And I can still do, so I think this is going to go like that. And then build up and use our title. I think my title is probably going to wind up going like either down here. I can probably move that up some. Okay. Something like that, or maybe, I don't know. And that's why I like it on the plastic. Okay. So we're going to put this to the side because I probably won't use that other pink one. And we're going to put these over here. And what I'm going to do is take out our stencil. So, question for you guys. Oh, no problem, Pam. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I probably should have put 2 p.m. Eastern. I wasn't even thinking. Okay, so we're getting ready to use this Picket Fence slimline stencil. And even though it says it's a slimline, you can use it like I'm doing here on the scrapbook page. You can use it on your slimline cards. You can use it all kinds of ways. And I don't know about you guys. I feel like today is a confessional. It must be a confessional day. But oh, red poppy. I'm using the Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed collection. Okay. So this is the collection that I'm using for today's live. And in talking about the stencils, I collect stencils like crazy. Do you guys do that? I know. It's like when you're on live, it's like you're standing at the podium, like, hi, my name is Tantalea, and I'm an addict to crafting. Who's with me? Who's with me? Okay. So I'm going to put this to the side. And what I wanted to try, I haven't tested this out beforehand, so I'm really not sure what it's going to look like. Oh, just to show you guys, I just peeled off my little foam pad. I attach it to the back of my Distress inks like that. And that way it always stays with the right color and I don't have to worry about storing. I'm trying to think. Oh, I see the hands. Woo! Okay, it's nice to know I'm not alone. So we're going to go ahead and play with this and see what it does. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. But that's the beauty of crafting, right? You just got to kind of dive off the diving board and see what happens. All right. So let's test this out, see what it does. See if it gives us just a nice little subtle, like a peekaboo. Because the Distress Oxides do show up on dark paper. Okay. I kind of like what that's doing. Hold on. Because if this one is too light, I might grab the Picked Raspberries. Okay. Because that's a little bit more vibrant pink. if you guys have the distress inks. Is Picked Raspberry one of your favorites? I like the Kitsch Flamingo. Pam, do they stick with the foam on them? Yeah, they do. What it does is, I got a little, it's hard to see because of my bright lights, but can you see that right there? That's a little piece of Velcro. And you can get the Velcros like in the little circles already. I just use the one side, the scratchy side, not the soft side, because it won't stick to that. Because you need it to this part, the felt, to be able to attach to it. So you just have to get the right side of the Velcro. Did that make sense? Okay. Let me know if I need to re-explain that. But do they stack? Yes, they do. Let me see. They don't stack even because, of course, you got the foam piece there. But however, you can put them on top of each other. So it wouldn't be like the prettiest stack, but they can go on top of each other still. But I created, hold on one second. I'm gonna see if I can get it out of my drawer. Yeah, I have stuff falling over, but it's okay. I have an Alex drawer. Come on, out of here. It never fails. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I created sort of like my own storage, I guess, idea with chipboard so that it can lay inside of my Alex drawer. And so they stay like that. These two are the newest ones, the Kitsch Flamingo Speckled Egg. So I didn't make an extra one thinking he was coming out with more colors. So once the colors come out, I'll make another one to put into the drawer as well. But it sits just like this. And then that way, when I open the drawer, I can see all the colors. And let's see, I'm missing Dollar Tree sells the. Okay, they do have the dots in the craft section. Okay, we like a Dollar Tree find. That definitely is awesome. And you use the Ranger boxes, Jessica. Okay. Oh, they fit with the Velcro on the back too? That's awesome. Okay. So they'll fit within the storage from Ranger as well. Good. Yeah, because you can see I got them all in different spots. And the way that I have them in there, they just, slide right in. I can't really stand this one up because I didn't make it for them to be strong enough. However, I have made, well, I can't do it there, but on my channel, I have a, sort of like a, 6x6 storage unit that I did like 5 years ago. It's in my videos. Yeah. I do. I have a video for the one for the Alex drawer, and then I have the one where if you just want it up on your desktop, I have a video of that as well. That one is 5 years ago. This one I think might be 1 or 2 years ago because it was right when he started doing all the distress inks in the oxides that I made it. Because I realized I was going to get them all because I love how the distress oxides work, especially with the water and the fact that you can layer the colors and it doesn't get muddy. I love it. Okay. Okay, Pam. I'm glad I hope that helps. And I know there's a lot of different storage ideas and things out there. Definitely. Even with the foam inside there, they will work inside those as well. Okay. Oh, I gotta open that back up. Like I was done. Okay. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? Okay. I think I got everybody. Oh, thank you, Red Poppy. I can't even help it. That laugh, I definitely can say I get it from my mom. Everyone always says we sound so much alike when we laugh. But everything is so, I just love crafting, It calms me in a good way. Okay. So right now, you can see a little bit of the pink far away, but let me just get it a little bit closer. Okay. So do you see the subtleness of that? It's very light. It's not overbearing. So what it's going to do is when I lay my stuff down, it just gives it a little bit of something, something pinking out. And I like that. And then over here, you know, these will line up and you're not really going to see much over here. But I think what I'm going to do, because of where I'm putting it, I'm going to put just a few more, maybe up a little bit higher, and have this whole thing, you know, because it's coming pretty much like that. Yeah. So I think I'm basically going to do some right over here. So that way I have two areas. Okay. Move that. Okay. So it wasn't too bad. So we'll put some more. I really like this Kitsch Flamingo. To me, it's more of a lighter pink. But I think it's probably just depending on which medium you use it or what paper you're using it on. I wonder, you know, I like to play, right? Do you guys like to play? Because, you know, distressed oxides, they stay wet for a period of time. Should we try using some of the Kitsch Flamingo embossing on it? What do you guys think? Do you think I should try that? Because it stays a little bit wet before it fully dries. Just a little bit of texture. I think if I use the embossing, do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to live on the edge. Whoop. Did you see that? Almost lost it. All right. So with this, let's see if it'll connect. All right. And the best part is I can just use the paper to funnel it back in. It's okay, y'all. It'll be all right. Ooh, I like it. Some of this had dried already, but it got on here really a lot. Hold on one second. Red, I'm going to get to your question in 1 second. Let me just grab my big duster. I think what I'm going to do, yep. Okay, it's just kind of brush this off. And I'm going to go back and get questions in 1 second, okay? I just didn't want that to dry on there. Look at all that dust. And the whole bottle is still full. So it looks like I lost a lot, but I didn't. Okay. All right, so while I'm cleaning this off, you said, does it pull the ink to the one side when there's store on their side? No, it doesn't actually. Because they're really not, how do I explain it? They're not super juicy pads. That's not how they're made up. The one that I think might have a problem would be the Catherine Poolers, because these are, I mean, when you open them up, it's hard to see on this one, but they're really juicy. This is a juicy pad. So I don't know if they would have any issue if they were leaning like that, like tilted in some kind of way. But I store these, even these, kind of upside down. I don't know why. I think when I first started crafting, somebody had mentioned to do that. And so I've always had them upside down and I've never had any issues. And I've never re-inked any of these. I have some re-inkers, but I don't have all the colors and I've never had to re-ink them. So yeah, I haven't had any issues with the ink spilling. Okay. So, Jessica, you've used it before, the embossing glaze? Yeah, this is my first time using it. I've never used them before. I don't want to use. Okay, I'm going to bring this out and hopefully it's not going to be too noisy, but I got to warm it up a little bit. Yeah. Now, powder glaze, I don't know if it's just if it gives it like an extra shine once it heats up, because it just looks like really embossing powder, but I guess it does. Hold on one second. I don't know. We'll see right here when I heat it up if it's going to give it a little bit of something something. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it gives it more of a shine. This one. Yeah, I bet you it would be fun to use it on wood veneer. Now, no worries. Our paper is bowing a little bit. Oh, yeah. This is the other side of the wood grain. Isn't that pretty with the clouds? Ooh, don't worry. We got another sheet. We're good. Okay. So you can see there, it makes it stand out even more. So it was a good call using the embossing. Now this one had dried too much, so I only got it on like certain parts of it, but I'm okay with that too. Like I don't need it to be this strong over here as well. You know what I mean? Because remember, we got this going like right here. See? And it's just a little bit peeking out in places. I like it. Okay. Alrighty. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and start laying down some of our stuff. Okay. Now, Michelle, I forgot to link this one. I think Michelle has some of these dot liners in the shop as well. I like this bigger one. I didn't know how much I liked it until I got it from her, because I normally use this one, which is, I think, a Tombow. Do you see the size difference? Like, this is fine. I mean, it's not like I got super big hands or anything, but it does, it's tiny. It's something about this one. I just love how it fits in my hand. Okay, let's start by putting this one down. Do you guys have any other questions for me? Have I missed anything? It's more see-through than normal embossing. Yeah, it's like, yeah. But I think definitely using it with the ink, if you're gonna do some stenciling, I think that's definitely a plus. Oh, and let me get my favorite glue. Here's a plug. I know the bottle looks ugly, but don't worry about it. Look at this one. Okay. Art glitter glue. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's my favorite. And I always use it in tandem to my dot runner. I don't know why it's acting like I haven't used it in a while. I did craft this week. All right. Yeah, Penny, right? It's an awesome glue. I have a funny story. I think I shared this the last time, but I'm going to share it again only because it cracks me up when I think about it. But you know how people in the crafting community are very giving people. And we wind up getting some free stuff from a lady who was trying to clear out her area. And there was some art glitter glue like this in there. And I threw it out because I was like, I don't use glitter like that. I was like, I don't need no glitter glue. I'm like, why do I need a whole bottle of glitter glue? Yeah. Flash forward. And now I'm like, okay, that was a dumb move. But, you know, knowing is half the battle. It really is. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. And then that's going to go there. Yeah. That paper is cute too. I mean, you guys, seriously, if you like vibrant colors, this one, and I think even Vicky Boutin has a color line coming out like this. Red, I'm gonna call you Red, okay? Definitely go grab it and get crafting. Come and join me, because let me tell you, it helps. It brought out that color and it was fun. So, you know, with Distress Oxides, especially on dark colors, you can stamp with them. You know what I mean? You can use them as far as like on your stamp products or projects. So like if you're a card maker, you could use it and then use the embossing and glaze to like make that color pop. Uh-oh. We might have our next live, people. We might have our next live. I'm gonna have to write that down. Somebody write that down and remind me. Ooh, the glaze creates a resist. Yeah, it does. It really, in a way, it does. Because like if I had done this on white, I could color over top of it and make another background color. And then this pink would still pop out. You know what I mean? Like it won't fade away because you're inking over top of it. I don't know if you guys saw Tim's live or if he's live right now, but Tim Holtz just changed my life. Okay. In a matter of, what was it, 45 minutes? He blew my mind like 20 times with his products. I was like, oh my God. If you don't know who he is, come out from under the rock and go look him up. Tim Holtz is his name. And we are living in his world. Ranger inks, Distress inks, where else? The stencils. He got so much stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take some fun foam. Any more questions? Okay. I'm trying to pay attention more, you guys. I'm sorry. This is only my second live, and I know that it's about having the conversations and stuff, but I also want to make sure that I keep working on the project and not lose sight of that. So just bear with me. Trying to find an equal balance. Okay. But do you guys have any questions? Aw, thanks, B. I would appreciate the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, you can hit the little subscribe button too. It's fun being part of the design team with my little scrapbook store with all the ladies. Everybody is so encouraging. And, you don't always get that everywhere in life. You know what I mean? Like at work, sometimes it's hard, because everyone's so worried about who's going to show up somebody else. But in the crafting world as well, you don't always get that kind of support. So, oh no, this is my second live, Red. Yeah, this is my second live, but I'm still, you can see it. Like I can feel it. I still feel a little shaky. Okay, so normally I would back my photo, but I'm not going to back my photo on this one because I don't want to lose any of the star paper. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to live on the edge. Living on the edge. Okay, just leave that over there, over there. Okay, so I haven't glued it down. I'm just going to place that right over there. And now I'm going to work on this side with doing our layer strips. And I think what I'm going to do is put this one down and then layer everything else on top of it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's start with this one. Oh my God, this powder is all over the place. Where did I put my brush? Okay. Yeah, you do. You make really great friends in this crafting community. You really do. You know, it's like it's a solo thing, you know, you work on it by yourself, but it's so great to have people all around that you can talk to and share the love of this crazy thing we've gotten into. Right? Because I was never really into crafting and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. And then we went to a church function and we started doing things with them, like some, I think they had trading cards or something like that. And then it evolved to doing recipe cards. And next thing I know, we were making cards. And I got my first Cricut, which was with the cartridges. I didn't know what I was doing, but man, I thought I was the bomb putting together cards using those cartridges, having a ball. And then somehow someone got me on YouTube, and that was it. That was it. Once I started watching YouTube, everything changed. Because you guys may have heard of these people, but you know Jennifer McGuire. Have you guys ever heard of her? Or Christina Warner or Gina K? Gina K was the first crafting store online that I found. Yeah, true story. What about you guys? How did you guys get started with crafting? I'm going to take a quick drink. Yeah, all those people obsessed, right? Yes. Oh, you're good, B. I knew what you meant. Yeah. I mean, they are so talented. And like Gina said, you know, in her live, she was like, do you really think, you know, Jennifer and Christine, like they don't make mistakes? They make mistakes. They just edit it very nicely to where, you know, you don't see it. But that was one of the things that I always wanted to do. So like if I do a video and I drop something or I put something on backwards, I leave it on because I'm like, let's be real. Because I don't know about you guys, but you be in the middle of doing something and I've had the ink pad just drop right down on the project. And you're like, okay, so what do I do from here? How do I fix this? Right? I like that layers. Okay. And then something like that. I'm wondering if I should do this thinner. I think I want that thinner. Okay. I'm gonna cut it thinner. Hold on. Right? Nobody's perfect. Okay. Not a dumb question, Red. Not a dumb question at all. Actually, I get that a lot. But I use it because I need a few seconds to be able to peel something off if I need it to. So like not these because they're down, but say if I had needed to, I waited too long on this one. But within putting it down on the paper, using the wet glue will give me a little bit of wiggle room. Okay. So like I can put it down and if it's a little crooked, I can pull it up real quick and it's not going to stick. Sometimes when you use the tape runners or like, I don't know if you've seen a lot of people use the ATG tape. When you put it down, it's stuck and that's it. Like you better hope you have good aim and you're able to put it down in one shot. Do you know what I mean? So I use the wet glue to give me just those few extra seconds to be able to pull it back up. Okay. I like that. Yep. And I think I'm going to cut this one down too. So I hope that answers that question. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I would like on this one because of this collection, I would save this because that's something easy you can put underneath, just have a little bit peeking out so you could use it. The strips on this collection, it's not a full color on the other side. You know how some collections do that? I don't know if I have a collection right here. Hold on. I know who does that. Vicky Booten. Hold on. Trying to see if I still have. Okay. Yeah. So this is one of Vicky Booten's papers, right? So on the one side, it gives you all the information, right? And then on the other side, she does a full strip of pattern paper. Okay. So I wouldn't mind saving, right? You would definitely keep that because you can use it and make an entire layout probably just using the strips. Actually, Beatrice, did you do that already? Did I see you do that? I think you have a video on your channel where you talk about that because you're using scraps. It's part of the scraps videos that you're doing with the other ladies from the design team, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, definitely, if you have that, these I just don't think they don't give you enough of it. You could cut that out, but it doesn't go the full 12 inches. So I don't know. Even though that Sunkissed is kind of cute. So you could probably even cut that out and put it on a layout. Someone who's tanning on the beach or something and just cut that out and put Sunkissed. I think that would be cute. We find all kinds of way to use stuff, right? Okay. So the blue one. Yeah. Because I like the thinness of the other one. I think I'm going to cut 2 thinner strips out of this one. Stay right there. About to have an avalanche. All right, real quick. Yeah, there's never a dumb question. Never. Because so many people do things differently that there's no right or wrong. If you can make it happen and make it work, then do it. Do it. Yeah, because I want more of that blue over here. But I think I want to make it boop, boop, the full length. Or should I put that one here and do the blue on top? Okay, I think we're going to go that way. I'm going to finish this up here and just do it just like that. Yep. So let's do, this one's thinner, so I might use the smaller one. Just do. Just get a little tape. Plus, the other question with the glue and the tape, I like using both because I really like it to stay. I used to, when I first started out, I was making cards. And then, like, my friends, they would keep them, right? And then I would go and I would see, like, pieces or parts hanging off. And I was like, why is that not staying? Like, I glued that, you know what I mean? And so I started, even though to some people it might seem excessive, I started using both. And then I realized that it gave me that extra time. And I was like, well, great. It helps justify it even more. It helped justify me being able to use both and know that one is going to really be secure, and two, it gives me that wiggle room time. Because it gives you just a little bit of time before the glue like sits in for good. So like if I laid it down, but I didn't like where I put it, I can pull it right back up. Whereas sometimes it doesn't always let you do that. Okay. All right, just a little bit more. I don't think I need this whole thing. but I'm going to put it down. Oh, you mean on this side? Oh, yeah. I already put the glue, though. I think it'll go too crazy with the other one. Yeah, we'll stay right here. But that's a good idea for the other piece since I cut into it. Since I cut into it. No, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. But I still have this whole strip here too. So I could cut this up and use the stripes on something else. So that's why you save everything. Oh, by the pick. Okay. Let me go over here a second. Hold on. So what you're saying is where I'm putting the picture, like where I'm putting this, I could put like maybe on this side. Like that. Like have a piece of it sticking out over here. Actually, I'll make some more of that. Oh, so I'm going to do a 1/2 inch. Oh, I almost cut up my Sunkissed, y'all. The wrong side. 1/2 inch. Okay. And do like over here. Yeah. Yeah, that paper, yes. Okay. Okay. I see it. I see the vision. I see the vision. All right. I think I'm just going to cut it right at 6, cut it in half. And then what I'll do is go like this. Maybe a little bit like that. A little bit like that. And maybe I think I like the stripe part over here. Do you think I should put the 2 stripes, like double it up? Like almost make like a little thingy like that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do a little double layer uppy. That's technical terms for y'all. When I'm doing stuff like this, sometimes I'll just use the straight wet glue because it'll give me time for that to dry and I can kind of line it up to the point where I like it. And then I can put that like that. And that way I get all the colors. Booyah. Good call, B. Good call. All right. So let me show you this dish real quick. I'm going to grab my pen and put it back in so it doesn't dry out. But I have this dish over here collecting all the stuff that I pretty much want to possibly use for the layout. Not that I'm going to use all of it, but whatever I was interested in, I put into this dish. And I got this from like, I think it was Family Dollar or something like that. So we have our title. I have some hearts. I linked this in the more section as well for this video. This is also from Michelle's shop. I thought the colors went really well. So I like that. These are the 3 buttons that I had selected to use. And then these were on my desk. So I threw them in because they had similar colors. I don't know that I'll necessarily use them, but they were already out. And then I have some of these acrylic pieces. You ever get something, you forget you have it, and you're like, when am I going to use that on? That's where these come in. So I was thinking at one point, because of some of the different colors, the blues that they have in some of the the flowers and stuff, that I might be able to put these on the layout somewhere. Like create a cluster. I like the shape of this one. Because remember, I'm going to be creating a little cluster down here. And I could put the heart, put a heart here. Because I'm thinking, I'm just trying to figure out a way to use, like you guys, you know, always talk about using up stuff. So that way, why am I holding it, right? Even though this is a cute heart, I could use it on something else. We can do just two. All right. And then we got a bunch of flowers. And I have some leaves. I'm thinking about using this where it says welcome to paradise. Let me see. We got a little banner piece we might be able to use. I thought that was cute too. Might be able to use some of that. So right now what I'm doing is just really figuring out the embellishing, right? Because the layout itself is pretty much done. Where the sections are going to be is pretty much done. So it's just really figuring out, do I want to use, I don't think I want to use an actual rainbow, but that's what I got this dish for, is to put all the little bits. So that way, like I might put underneath there for the best. And I'm not sure about the trees. I don't know. There's a little bit of greenery in there. So I thought about maybe we could use one of those. You know, right? We're just trying to figure things out. And I know, I wish they have like an outdoor patio thing there. And I wish there was some like umbrellas showing, but they're not. So we'll save that umbrella for something else. And I forgot, oh, on vacation. They were on vacation. So I might put that down here. Right? So, okay. You're liking it? You like the tree? Do you like the tree there? Tell me. Because I have another tree. So we might be able to do like a tree over here with a flower. And then I could do like the bigger heart over here with this one being the smaller heart. Okay. Tell me what you guys are thinking. And then I also have, you like it? Okay. Okay. I have the rainbow of hearts. They're little teeny, you know, paper hearts that were in the collection. So we might be able to use some of those spread about. You know, since it's rainbow, I knew I wanted to have at least one of each of the colors. There's a lighter pink, and I think this is a darker orange. Yeah. So I might do like something like that. The lighter heart over here with our big heart. The blue flower to a different color. So it shows up. Which flower? This one over here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of them, so we can definitely play with that. Hold on one second. I'm going to put this kind of back over here and put some of these back in. And I do have, hold on. We have that one. Do you like this flower with the pink? And I can move that, you know, so that way you can see part of it. That's why I was thinking the smaller flower or the smaller heart over here. So that way it's not taking up too much room for this little bit of cluster. And then I think on my layout, there was like, I think I'm going to put that up there. But I think I'm going to, I don't want to make that the yellow side. Hold on. Because we can't forget our other piece. Where is our other piece? I think I'm going to cut this in half. Okay. So I can use part of that card for something else later. And I can use this over here just sticking out so I can still see some of the stars. And then maybe do like that. Move this one. That's not going to be there. And then I can do a pink heart. Right there. The blue one. I don't know. Maybe do a little cluster with one over there. Because, like, I know they always say, like, do stuff in threes. On the hearts and stuff, I probably do a little bit more, only because you can never have too many. I mean, I'm probably going to use some of these. And I'm definitely going to put these probably in. Okay, so I'm thinking with the flowers and stuff, like, that might be it. What do you guys think? Yeah, the heart shows up better. Yeah, I was thinking so too. Okay, so for what I have in the dish, I'm going to put this out so I can remember to use it. And then I think, because remember, these are some clear stickers, and I can kind of put them like peeking out too. So as I start to glue stuff down, I'm going to pull out some of these. All right, we're getting there, you guys. Bear with me. Y'all still good? Oh, title before you run out of space. I know. I'm horrible at that. Let me see. So I think I'm going to get it to boop, boop. I think it'll go right there. What do you think? Okay. So maybe I should put it down. Ah. Okay. It's not going to work nice. It's got little foam pieces, so I'm trying to like get the centers out. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, have you guys ever used cocoa vanilla? Oh, good. I'm glad you're liking it. Okay. I don't know if any of you guys had heard of them before. I know for me, they're a brand I've heard of, I've used before because I've used their Daydream collection. I know they're based out of Australia, I believe. So it's kind of hard to get around here. And I know Michelle is one of the few shops where you can actually get the collection because I saw people online asking about it. So definitely, if it's something you want to check out, it's a really good quality paper. And the collection is super, super colorful. So if you're going to use one, I would definitely use this one. Now, I can just put this straight down on the paper because I haven't used any gesso. Okay, so I'm just going to put it straight down. And it should be okay. If you feel like when you take it off, it's not sticky enough, you can also dab some of your wet glue on the back and it'll just give it extra adhesion. Okay. But these are like super sticky because even the little bits inside, like they're sticking everywhere. That's why I had to use my tool here to kind of keep it from sticking to me. Okay. Well, hopefully you can get it once you become unbroke, okay? Right? That's always the dream. That's the hope that you can get it once once you're unbroke. I know. I was like basically like kind of saving up for this cuz they were showing previews and as soon as I saw it I was like, yeah, I must have this. See? Look, little bits, the inner parts of the words are sticking all over. It's becoming quite annoying. Okay, just stay down. Stay down. Okay. Now, I'm not throwing this away because I'm going to save the hearts, obviously. I'm going to put those down at the very end. So, I'm putting down the happy together. Oh, a little piece. Look at that. Okay, so good call, B. So that way my title has its position. And everything is in place. So now I can go crazy. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually, I think I'm going to put this down. Go ahead and glue it down. So. All right. Yeah, hopefully it won't. But I bet if you talk to Michelle, she'll probably even put one to the side for you. I bet you. Because Michelle is cool like that. Okay. So if you guys, want someone who's willing to work with you, I'm telling you, she is the bomb diggity. And super kind. Super kind. So definitely show her some love. All the links are to her shop. So it goes to her directly. Because she's awesome. She really is. And what I like about her shop is if it's sold out, hold on. I don't want to put it on top of something here. Yeah, if anything is sold out, she always has a thing. It's called waitlist. And with the waitlist items, if you click on it to add it to your waitlist, when it comes in stock, you get notified right away that it's available. So that way you don't miss out on it. Who does that? Who does it? Like, I know I've gone to like Simon Says Stamp and you can put it on to notify you when it comes in. But sometimes people be so quick, it's gone by the time you get back there to the page to go get it. You know what I mean? So I like the fact that, it alerts you like that. And I believe, don't quote me on this, if Michelle's around, she can answer this. If you pay for the item that's on the wait list, as soon as it comes in, it goes to you. Like, I think there's a way where you can pay for it first. And she started offering where you can do payments. I forget what that company is called. Woo-hoo. I think I just put that down too soon. The flower. Oh, well. On top of it, we go. But you know what the best part about this is? We got more flowers. And it doesn't have the leaf. So I think I might be able to put that on top so you can still get the full flower. Booyah. There's always a way, you guys. Happy mistakes. That was a mistake right there. I wasn't even thinking that I wanted that underneath the flower. So we'll just give it some added layers. And we're going to put this one on top. And it looks like the leaves are still a part of that flower. Done. Yes, there is. Okay. Yeah, you can prepay for the wait list. Okay, awesome. And like I said, they have the new program where you can make, I think it's like payments every 2 weeks for an item. So like you have to pay the first payment up front, and then I think it's every 2 weeks after that, you make another payment. Okay, that is an awesome feature, you guys. Awesome. Before I put this down, I'm going to attach this, but I'm also going to pull out some of these stickers real quick. And we're getting there. I promise y'all, it's not going to be much longer. Thank you for sticking out, hanging out with me. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for coming by and staying. Okay. So I'm going to put that down. And then I'm going to grab this. Because remember, I wanted to use some of the paint strips. Really, all of these are nice. But I think I want to put... Come on. There we go. I think I'm going to put this pink one. Because there was a spot in here where the embossing didn't really do anything. So I'm going to put that down on top of there. And then where did I put the tree? Because then I can put the tree right there. So it looks like a little paint stroke is coming out. I like that. Oh, what? Wait, y'all. Yeah. I posted it on my page about it. I just shared it real quick. But you guys, she does have a mystery box on sale. Now, with the mystery box, I mean, it's like Christmas morning in a box, right? Because you don't know what all's coming in it, but you know it's everything you're going to love, okay? Because if you're buying crafty supplies, you already know that it's something that you want. But how amazing. $100 value for $50. Okay? You can't beat that. That really is a nice deal. All right. So, and she has tons of stuff. I mean, Catherine Pooler, she has some of those. I've been collecting some of the inks, and Beatrice, who is an enabler. I'm gonna put that out there to the world. She's definitely an enabler. She got me getting some. So these are my my Catherine Pooler inks that I got from the scrapbook store, and I started creating swatches of them. Yeah, you Beatrice, it's you. And I started doing some of the distress inks too, because I just couldn't help myself. So yeah, and I got them hooked on these little rings here. But I just started. I have a lot of ink, so I'm probably going to be at it for a little bit. Okay, I can't reach that right now. Okay, but yeah, so a lot of that stuff I got from Michelle, and I mean, she offers discounts on items, and I think instead of putting this heart up there, I think I'm going to put it down this way a little bit closer to the sentiment. Like that. And then with acrylic pieces, I use the art glitter glue, and I just put them right on down. Because the art glitter glue dries clear. And then that way, everywhere it connects, it'll be good. All right. And then, did I glue all that? Yep. No, I got to do this one. Okay. So we're just gluing more stuff down. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Michelle. Jennifer McGuire did a whole, like, what's the thing called? Sort of like a playlist, right? Of all of her favorite organizational stuff. And I want to say it's in there where she talks about her color swatches that she does for all her inks. And that's where I got the labels from for the distress inks, the distress oxides I got from her. But I will tell you, I don't think she has the last 12 and then the new ones. So where she stopped in 2018, I think it said on the website. So there's a few that I couldn't swatch up because they weren't there. So yeah. So just keep that in mind. But for the majority of them, I mean, it's gorgeous. And I'm hoping she'll go back to it. So that way I can finish. Because I want it to all look the same, you know? But yeah, I got that from Jennifer McGuire, of course, because she's like the mecca of crafting, right? But she did a whole series. So definitely check her out. Go to her blog. She has them free right on her website for the swatches. Oh, she has blank ones? Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that one. I'm gonna have to go peep that out. So I guess with the blank ones, let me know if I'm wrong, B, that you would just be able to type it in on on the computer, type in the name of what it is. So then that way when you print it out, it's already printed on there. Is that possible? Okay, we're almost done. We're getting there. We got one more cluster. We're going to add a few hearts and stuff. And I think, oh, that's right. I was supposed to use one of these, but you know what? It's not going to happen. Yeah. Because really, push comes to shove, I could date it right on here too. Yeah. Yep. Ooh, they got puffy hearts. Okay, yeah, we're almost done though, guys. I promise. I promise. Okay, where's my sticker? I think on this one, because it's in the green blue area, I'm going to use this sort of like a peachy coral color. I think I'm going to put that one there. And then I like the two for... Ooh. I think what I'm going to do is put this orange and yellow one over here. Don't worry. It's all going to make sense and blend in just a little bit. Okay, we're going to go like that. And if you wanted to, you could even use foam on the back of some of these elements and give them a little bit of height. And then go like that. Am I missing anything? Oh, okay. In Photoshop or Word. Okay. I really didn't know you could do that. You know what I'm going to be working on later, y'all? Because do you ever get like that? I have, I really want to be organized, but I also have a very unorganized creative brain. So it's like a part of me wants all my inks done now. And a part of me knows that, that's just not going to happen. And I have that urge to want to just keep going. But then, it just, you stop. And then it's like, you don't go back. You know what I mean? Like you don't finish. You start the project, but you don't finish. I don't know if there's any, come on, raise some hands. If there's any of you out there, raise the hands if you start projects and then don't finish. Crafters never do that, right? We never start something and then don't finish it. We always finish our projects. Do you hear the sarcasm? Okay. So just creating our little cluster down here. Exactly. Yeah, I think there was a time when everybody was doing the Evernote, because I think you told me about that too, Beatrice. The Evernote program where you could kind of track your product, so that way you don't wind up purchasing the same thing over and over by accident. And in my mind, I was like, that is a great idea. Ask me what I've loaded up to it. Yeah, all that. Okay, so right now I'm going to add my buttons. And when it comes to the buttons, I literally try not to make it stressful, right? Because I'm just I want to have fun. This one has hearts. This is a little heart configuration. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just put it right into the center of the flower. I think that's cute. And then this one, I'm going to put up here. You're going to say, what? Yep. I'm going to put it up here with the yellow. So that way they don't look kind of just randomly out of place. Like it's almost with a purpose. And then I'm going to use some more of these gold pieces. All right. Creating little areas of happiness. Right? And these are just little foam pieces. I mean, if you wanted to, you could even use the little bits on the inside, you know, just as like little like sprinkles almost. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and toss that because I got enough stuff. Oh, in the home stretch. Oh, welcome, Valerie. I know, we're getting close. We are. We're getting there. I'm almost done, but I did want to use just a few of these. I like the yellow. So I think I'm going to hop up here with a couple of Enamel Yellows. And the cool thing about these sprinkles with Doodlebug is they do have like different sizes. So they have the smaller ones and then the larger hearts. So I think we're going to put a green up here. Like just sort of like peeking out underneath the button. Yeah, Sunkissed is really, it's a nice, vibrant collection. You won't go wrong with it, I swear to you. You know, it's bright and cheerful. It has a lot of like the flowers. It's got a good mixture of everything. Because you know, like how sometimes with a collection, the accent pieces, you're kind of like, do I like it? Do I not? I don't even mind it. They have eyeglasses. I know in the ephemera they have eyeglasses. They even have flip-flops. And even this little bicycle is super cute. It's tiny. You know what I mean? It's not like overpowering. And it has drinks. I mean, you can't go wrong with drinks. And the clouds. I like those too. What I'm going to do with this one, I originally was going to take the hearts. I don't think I need the hearts. What I'm going to do is actually grab a couple of the puffy flowers. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to put one down here. I'm going to grab the pink one. Oh, can't go wrong with drinks ever. I concur. I definitely can get down with that. I'm going to put a little pink flower kind of pinking out here underneath the photo. That shows a little dimension because it's coming from underneath. And then one more. I like this blue one. I think I'm going to put this one up here. With our other little cluster that we've created. So we got almost a 3. All right. So we did that. We did that. And then real quick, as I'm finishing up, I just want to make sure, because sometimes I like using the words, the little word strips. And I know we got Welcome to Paradise, On Vacation. I put the best over here, but I was thinking of maybe putting in a word over on this side. And over here, they have a Refresh in Paradise. Well, it's 2 words. So actually, I could just put the refresh over here. And then I'm going to put over here recharge. But I think I'm going to turn this one sideways and do hashtag recharge. And I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to put vacay vibes. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just slide that one over here. Okay. So there we go. So we got, it's hard to see. So you see that one peeking out there. I got refresh down here at the bottom. and then the vacay vibe sticking out over there. So I used it 3 ways. Okay. So you guys, do you know what time it is? Can anybody tell me what time it is? Do you know what time it is? Okay. So I'm going to tell you what time it is. Don't worry. The time is called splatters. And I absolutely love splattering my projects at the time. Oh, nope, it's not a drink, Beatrice. Actually, maybe it is a drink. Let's take a drink. Cheers to you guys. I'm just having chai tea. All right. I tend to do my splatters in 3s. And I am not an organized splatter at all. If you want to see someone who is able to do really controlled splatters, you gotta go to Beatrice's channel because she is really good at controlled splatters. She'll put it in one little section. It's like 3 or 4 dots and it's perfect. I'm like, are you kidding me? I go crazy. And I am going to use the gold one. So don't worry. That one is definitely in the plan. But I also, when I'm using colored paper, I do like to use the white and the black. It's one of my favorites. Now, you can also, I didn't put these in because I wasn't planning on using them today. But these Nouveau Sprays, you can do the same thing with these, okay? I'm going to show you how I use these as splatter. I don't spray with the nozzle. I never do that. Right now, my favorite gold for splatters, Valerie, is the Jen Hadfield. That's the one that I have the bigger bottle of. I have used, let me see if I got it over here. When I first started watching, I don't know if you guys have heard of her. Her name is Missy Whitten. She used the Heidi Swap Color Shine, and she had a big bottle kind of like this. Well, by the time I came into the game of the mixed media layouts and stuff like that, they had discontinued the Color Shine. So I was really bummed. And before our Tuesday morning closed, I was able to get a pack that had the Color Shine in gold and I think a blue and a green. And I wound up getting 2 of them. So I have the Heidi Swap version, but it's just such a small amount. I'm like, and I like to splatter on almost everything I do layout wise. So I went through, I think, the first bottle quick. I know. It doesn't make sense, right, Valerie? It doesn't make sense. I don't know who woke up and was like, oh, one of the most popular sprays everyone loves. Let's discontinue that. Makes total sense. Yeah, I did get 4 of them. B, my mom is on this thing. Don't be telling her. But I did. I bought 4 and I sent 2 to Beatrice and I kept 2. So this one is my favorite, but I'm kind of hoarding it because, yeah, this is all I have. This is all I have left. But then I want to say last year or the year before, Jen Hadfield came out with one and it's very similar in color. They have foam on the bottom, so don't yeah, little fuzzies, but they're really similar in the color. It's almost like they just relabeled it with Jen Hadfield on it. So I've been rocking this. I have this one and I have a spare. Oh, she did it for a friend. Thanks, Valerie. Good looking out. Good looking out. Save me. Okay. So yeah. So this is right now my favorite one that I use. Okay. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So if they are American crafts, both, then that would make sense why, because this is really similar to it. But I just kind of shake them back and forth. I know with Tim Holtz, like the Stress Inks, he said to do this one. Yeah, definitely check it out. I tried to see if Michelle, because I gotten this from Michelle's website, but I don't think she has that one listed. If she does, if anybody can tag it here, that would be great. But I tried looking for it myself. and I couldn't find it. But if you talk to if you're on Facebook, you can PM Michelle directly, and she would probably look in and see if she could get it. She would be able to let you know, because she, like I said, she's super nice and she does go out of her way to help people. So I'm just shaking it back and forth to release the pigment on the bottom. Like I said, I think like with the distress inks and all that, that's how Tim says to shake it up, is to like shake it, because you don't want it to get stuck in the nozzle. But here's the truth. For me, it doesn't matter, because I don't use the nozzle. She doesn't have it in the shop. Okay. And that ball you hear helps to release that pigment. So that's why I don't mind. I like to hear that ball move around, and if I don't hear it, I'll shake it anyway. Okay, so see, now that gold is moved around. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to cover up my photo. I think this is the one I got. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're going to cover up the photo. And then this is what I do. That doesn't mean she doesn't have it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, definitely, if you're interested, if you can't find it anywhere, just hit Michelle up on her DM page, and definitely, I'm sure she'll look into it and see if she can get it. So how I use it is I grab it out of the container, and I use my pickup tool, and I just hit the tool, I guess, with this. And that's how I splatter. Sometimes I get little droplets. It'll be all right. Okay, so there's that one. A little bit of the gold. Now I'm going to do the white. You have a direct link to her? I know. Like, how did I? Yes, I found her because I went to a crop with my best friend, who you guys might have guessed is Beatrice. And that's where I met Michelle. And ever since then, I mean, she has just been super sweet and nice. And for her to even like include me in her design team, like, I was so excited. I really was. And she's just super great. She really is. Like, I'm not trying to like make her head big or anything. You know, when you find such kind people in the world, you need to like let the whole, like, everybody know, because she's super nice. And that makes it, you know, where you don't mind spending your money with her, because you know that, you know, she is someone deserving of that. And don't freak out, because the black does go back. All right. Just make sure we didn't get anything, no fuzzies. There's just a little bit of paint right there, but it'll be okay. But that is our layout. And I'll try and put some close-ups of it. I'll put a picture of it on my page on Facebook, and I'll also put it on my little scrapbook store. I want to say it's Layouts and More. And then they also have a crop page. So if you like, you know, with COVID and everything, not everybody's been able to go to crops and stuff, but Michelle has been doing free, did I mention free, online crops during this pandemic. And it's been awesome, you know, a way for us all to get together. And I mean, it's just so much fun. So here's our final project. I hope you guys liked it. You've been to that one a couple of times? Yeah, So have I, Beatrice. Oh, no, you're talking about that one. The one at Hamilton Conference? Okay. I never heard of that one. You never told me about that one, B. She took me to the October one, I think. The Spooktacular. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jessica. The free crop is April 30th to May the 2nd. I believe that's National Scrapbooking Weekend, if I'm not mistaken. There's going to be 20 challenges, you guys. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. I did go to MFT. I did get to my MFT. Yes. Yes. But definitely check out the website, the page on Facebook, because it's a great community. They have monthly challenges. There's always something that one of the design team members is doing, whether it's the monthly challenge or even lives that pop up throughout the month. So definitely take a look at all these ladies. They're so talented, and it's so great that they're sharing their skills, their knowledge with all of us. Oh, Jessica's going to do a Martini Night. Now, I think your husband, Jessica, I'm just going to throw this out. I think he needs to whip up a crafty martini that you guys can send the recipe to us. And that way we can all make the same martini and craft together. What do you think? Is that possible? Is that down? I think that would be a good idea. A special, crafty martini, something. I'm sure he can think of something. He's probably super creative. Yeah. And then we can all get together, make our martinis, and scrap happiness, Yeah, Scraptini. I love it. That is awesome. That is truly awesome. All right, you guys, I'm not going to keep you guys too long. Thank you for staying with me. It's been almost 2 hours. I can't believe you guys have stayed, but we got a great layout. Lots of fun with the Happy Scrappy Bag with the Sunkissed from Cocoa Vanilla. So definitely check it out. Okay, you guys? Oh, thank you, Valerie, for coming. And I'm so glad that you were able to join even for a little bit. And it will be available on my YouTube. So you can always go back and watch it. Oh, thanks, Mom. That's my mom. Thank you. Oh, you guys are awesome. So I'm going to end it here. Check back. I hope to have another live. Actually, I have another live scheduled in April for my little scrapbook store. It may be using some more of this embossing glaze because I think we need to play. I got some speckled egg and I got the Crocklin campfire. So maybe we can play with these a little bit. I don't know. We'll think about it. All right, you guys. Thanks again. You guys have a great day. Stay out of trouble.